Hi, hello!
Ooh.
So I'm Sam, and we have a great cast for you. We're gonna play some Ignite, but first thing I want to say is I've heard that this amazing community has already gotten more than halfway to the goal, and it's only 20 minutes in. Like, how fantastic!
Thank y'all for being awesome on Saturdays.
Yes.
So what I'd like, I don't know, Jess is probably listening. What I'd like is if we could smash that goal before we're done, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. So I'm Sam, and today we're going to play Ignite. I have been making this game with my friend Quintessential Gaming, and I forgot what our subtitle is. It's Ignite, high speed, slow burn. Uses the firebrand system, and let's all introduce ourselves. I'm Sam. My pronouns are they and she, and I'm going to take it around to Scarlett.
Hi, I'm Scarlett LaFlamme. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a burlesque performer and producer in Toronto, and I love role-playing games, and I'm really excited about this one.
Saint.
Hi everybody, my name is Saintguard. I use any pronouns. I'm a variety streamer, voice actor, game designer, and sometimes jam a tabletop role-playing games. I'm very excited to be playing this.
Ruby.
Hi, I'm Ruby. You can call me Project Ruby as well. I am a variety streamer. I'm a podcast host. I am just a clown in general. Yeah, I'm excited to have a good old time here. It's my second ever time playing a tabletop RPG, so I'm very, very excited.
Oh my gosh. All right, Liz.
Hey, hello. I'm Liz. I am primarily a crafting streamer on Twitch. Also very, very new to TTRPGs, so a little bit nervous, but very, very excited.
So fantastic. Sin.
Hi, my name is Sin. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, and I also love tabletop games. And more than that, I really enjoy all of the people that we're playing with. So looking forward to this game and the ensuing gremlin layers of chaos.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so this is a GM-less game. I'm going to be facilitating, but first I want to shout out that the charity today is Rainbow Road, and you can use exclamation point donate to smash that goal. And yeah, so this is a game about racing, and all of us are across 3 teams, and it's gonna be fun. I'm going to throw it over to Scarlett to tell us more about who she's gonna be playing.
Hi, my character is Kat Carlisle, and she is under Haraka Racing. She's been racing for 3 years, and the traits I picked for her are beautiful, calculating, and fearless.
Saint.
I'm going to be playing Bella Nicholson, who is racing for Raiju. She uses she, her pronouns. She has the qualities clever, devoted, and fiery. And her vehicle number is 57. And she is new to the circuit, but she used to be doing rally car racing. So, not a veteran racer, but not a veteran to the circuit.
Okay, Ruby, you ready?
Yes. I am going to be playing, my character is called V. They're just very mysterious, you know. And their car number is 5 because, 5V, Roman numerals, And they're in team, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but Sandoval Technologies. They're very enigmatic and focused and passionate. They're just very mysterious overall and just very, to themselves. They're newish. They're kind of like a new hire on the team, but they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. They definitely have like a reputation, if you will.
Ooh.
Love this. Gosh. Liz, tell us about your character.
So I am playing Davina Roberts. She is known as Dusty because that's where she often leaves her opponents behind her in the dust. Her romantic relationships usually last as long as her lap times, seconds. And she's passionate, thrilling, and brilliant. She's been driving long enough to be a little bit of a household name despite her reputation, and she's going to be in car 91.
Which team?
Oh, sorry, Sandoval Technologies as well.
Awesome. So you guys are.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right, Sin.
Hi. My character's name is Kit Washburn. Their pronouns are they, them. Their team is Raiju. And their characteristics are devoted, enthusiastic, and thrilling. They are kind of a fresh face to this scene. Bonus content depending on who talks to me about how that happened. And their card number is 13 because although it's believed by some to be an unlucky number, Kit has been raised to believe that luck is a thing that you make.
Gosh, that's so great.
Nice.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, right. And I'm playing Jack Halifax, and she's going to be on.
Araka?
Yes, Haraka. Oh, I had to do quick math. I was like, wait a second. I lost track somewhere. On Haraka, and she is enigmatic and generous and smooth. So hopefully I'll be able to channel smooth today. I'm so excited. So we have myself, Jack and Kat are on Haraka. Bella and Kit are on Raiju, and then Dusty and V are on Sandoval. So, okay, pop quiz. How do you all feel about your teammates?
I would say Kat, if you're on her team, you're her friend. Like, it's us against everybody else.
Okay, I like that. Awesome.
My character, just like as a whole thing for the team, they're just like, you know, my teammates are cool. They're their own like individual people who have whatever personality quirks that they have, but they're also like very much the more like upbeat, bubbly person who doesn't really have a bad thing to say about anybody.
So sweet.
V is definitely like, I wouldn't say like the polar opposite, but they're definitely the type that like their teammate is basically like their first rival in a sense. Like they will try to be better than them, not in a bad way. Like they don't want to like be mean to them or anything like that, but they just definitely are like, okay, so if I'm better than my teammate, at least I will have like that standard, and then they will size up the rest of the competition as they meet everybody else, kind of thing. But it's one of those things where like they may seem cold from the outside, but like if anyone they're cold to their teammate, but if anyone from the outside tries to mess with either of their teammates or them, they're like, that's what you're not gonna do.
I mess with my teammate. You do not mess with my teammate.
Right. It's like a friend and me kind of
Be like, I
vibe.
will put corn syrup in your tailpipe. Don't play around with my teammate. Leave me alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that.
No, I think we're definitely frenemies. I think Dusty's a little bit salty that there's a new person on the block, but really wants to crack the hard exterior and maybe become a bit of a mentor. I don't know.
For Bella, it's complicated because she came from a world where you have a teammate who you trust intrinsically because you have a navigator. And when we jump to whatever type of racing this is,
Single seaters of some variety.
Single seaters of some variety, you don't have that anymore. That's not a thing. So teammates feel kind of ephemeral. It's kind of like, yeah, they're there, but like there's still other people on the track rather than the seat right next to you. So there's a little bit of distance.
Awesome. I think Jack thinks of her teammate as like, yeah, this is a person I care about, and like we're gonna have a good relationship because it's easier that way. And then hopefully smoke him on the track, right? Like let's have a good relationship so we can both like pull each other up, but I want to win.
I feel like it's like Ricky Bobby and what was it? Hal Naughton Jr. It's like, yeah, but if you win, how am I gonna win?
Yeah, right. Like I want you to do fantastic.
But they want to hang out after work and all. But it's like, yeah,
I want I want you to do fantastic, but I want to do fantastic.
I really want you to get second place. Like I'm so happy for you to get second place.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have first.
Exactly.
Awesome.
I have a question. I guess a universe question.
Ooh,
Are helmet mics a thing? Do we get?
I think there's more drama that way.
Oh, yeah, good, excellent. That's why I asked.
We're all good on that. Helmet
Yep.
mics, so we can have drama in the car while we're driving.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so the way we start off every round in Ignite, high speed, slow burn, is we play the headlines. We each go around and we're gonna pick a headline for our characters. What do people know? What have they heard? And then after we say the headline, we'll go around, and if anyone has a response, they'll give it. If they don't have a response, that's kind of a response too. So, I'll go first. And Jack Halifax. We'll just go right off the gate, right? Nearly wrecked while taking practice laps, and she thinks someone sabotaged her vehicle.
Ooh.
I'm not saying any names, but it could have been sabotage.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone have any responses?
That's
Scarlett,
just-
you would be next in the circle, but go for it.
Do you have anything?
Am I next in the circle? Still sorry.
Yeah, you're still next in the
Okay.
circle.
I'm sorry. A restatement of if anyone did this, they're going to pay. That's all I've got to say.
Love it.
For me, that's just wishful thinking. She wishes that somebody would sabotage her car.
Oh.
Ooh, fighting words.
B's statement is, imagine needing to sabotage someone's car in order to beat them.
Dusty was going to go for something similar and just be
Oh.
like, you know, if sabotage, who needs sabotage when you can race like me?
Confidence.
I love that we're just the shady team.
Yeah, we have a theme.
Yeah.
Not me over here being like, that's mean. If I find out who this is, I'm beating them with a wrench.
Okay. What's Kat been up to?
I haven't been practicing as much as I should because I'm partying and having a good time.
Ooh.
Good for her.
Thanks, Bella.
You're welcome. I would join you, but I'm busy, you know.
Next time.
I support their decision.
I love a racer that can't focus.
I absolutely went to the party. It was a lot of fun. But I also had to get back home before bedtime because we had race practice early in the morning.
Not the
Oh.
curfew.
Not the curfew. Huh. Yeah, so my teammate is, you know, a grown person who can do whatever she wants, and she's still putting in the laps, so it can be good to blow off steam sometimes. What's Bella been up to?
I got frustrated with my crew, and I didn't show up to training the next day.
Oh, well,
You know
can't,
something?
Can't relate.
needs all the training she can get.
Please don't choke.
I'm good.
I absolutely support them and all my help, but I'm dying.
I mean, I've only known Bella to be a lot of fun and really reasonable, so I'm gonna wonder what kind of crew they have going on over there on that team. Your crew really does help make your team.
Don't have a team without a crew. If I'm no mechanic, I just drive. Without my crew, I wouldn't be half the driver I am, because the car would be missing. So yeah, I don't know what happened over there. What's V been up to?
Oh, so I heard there was a headline that I beat a personal record while training, but I didn't even see it until I saw the headline, so I guess I did that.
That's so good.
That's my teammate. Nice.
They won't ever catch up to me.
Uh-huh. Noted.
But can they do it in the rain?
Well, let's find out.
Does Kit have anything?
No, like nothing but stunned silence. Like, oh my word, what is this?
I think Jack would just say, yeah, congratulations. It's always really satisfying to finish a good lap and then have someone tell you it was fantastic. So many more for you, I hope.
I'm legit just looking at the newspaper article still, and after a few moments of just staring at this, like, okay, like this is me actually clapping at the newspaper, like as if Ruby could actually hear me. I am so happy for them.
Just a little cheer at the paper. Who's Dusty been dusting?
So I've been helping my crew members off the track. And they think it's just for good publicity.
Dusty is an amazing driver. I admire her extremely, but I think they might have a point, those crew members. Nothing wrong with it, but you know, she likes publicity. That's all I'm saying.
Bella was only available via text, and the only text that there was eyes emoji.
Well, unlike some people who weren't there during practice and didn't see what Dusty was actually up to, I can actually say that Dusty is indeed the first person to get to the track and the last person to leave after helping the crew.
Thank you, V.
Oh wow, they seem like such a nice person. Good for them. Like, you know, their crew is lucky that they have them. They're, you know, I guess they're not the abrasive person that they seem to be when they're driving or otherwise in the newspaper. That's nice.
We've already had like 2 fantastic good for hers, and one was like fighting words and the other one was honest, and I'm having whiplash. It's beautiful. I do think Jax would just be a very neutral good for her. The third good for her.
I love how Jack is just like, that's nice. That's cute. Cool. All right, back to the track then. Girl, I got time to cheer for you, but not too much. I have things to do. Oh, this is so good.
All right, what's Kit been up to?
So I've been back and forth with this. I had an idea, then y'all started saying all this stuff, and now I'm like, I wonder if I want to change something. And I think I might. We're gonna start with, I got frustrated with the crew, and I raged out and nearly wrecked the garage.
Ooh.
They seem so sweet all of the time.
See, I am not the only person who has a problem with the Raiju crew. Come on!
I'm gonna say I support Kit because yeah, I've never had a problem with Kit. They're very, very sweet to me. So I mean that's kind of interesting. As Bella said, there's two great racers who are upset with that crew. Just gonna look at the ownership over there. That's all I'm saying.
Interesting. Sips drink. That's my
Over here in
thing.
the cabana.
Smashing the garage seems a little immature.
That's good. All right, that's our last headline.
What? Jack, have you done a headline?
Yeah, I did mine first.
Why did I forget?
Which means that I've set myself up to pick the first game, and I wasn't ready. I got really into the headlines, so surprise. Scarlett, how do you feel about playing neck and neck with me?
Yes, that sounds
Yeah,
great.
let's just start off with some racing.
All right.
So, only me and my chosen partner will play. We get to choose which of us begins in the lead and which is in pursuit. And during the chase, anyone can ask for details about the course, what's ahead, what's behind. Absolutely, like if you have an idea for some more drama, throw it in there. Yeah, what I feel like we just did the headlines. So we
Yeah.
know what's up. You've been off and I've been sabotaged, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
So, who is in the lead?
I think you are, because I've, got a little bit of a hangover.
A little slower on the reactions today. Okay. Well, the pursuing driver takes the first turn.
Okay.
So
So ask
there's
questions?
there's 3 sections of questions: one leading, one pursuing, and one closing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're gonna keep
cool.
going back and forth until it's over. And if we switch positions, we're gonna keep the same turnover. You'll just ask from the other list.
Amazing. Okay, this is cool. Okay, I find an inside line before a hard turn and it looks like I'm going to pass you. Do you let me by or do you risk a crash by cutting me off?
Oh. I'm gonna let you by because I don't want to risk both of us being out of the race. So
Alright.
now you're in the lead.
Okay.
I fall in line behind you, picking up speed in your wake. Do you let me?
Do I let you pick up speed or pass me?
I'm directly behind you, so like you're punching a
Oh,
hole in
I
the
see what you're
air. So I'm
Yeah,
moving up.
I'm gonna let you because you just let me pass you. So I think
Great.
we're doing like we want to block I want to block everybody else, but I want us to be in the lead. So I'm gonna let you do that. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, your turn.
Okay. My vehicle is better than yours for this section and you know it. Do you let me take the lead, planning to make up the difference later, or do you hold me off?
Ooh. Well, you're in the lead right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Shit,
it's
sorry. Let me ask a leading question then. Or you
Yeah, a leading
Okay.
question. You're in the lead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
You're
apologize.
good.
Okay. I take a turn wider than I should have, giving you an opening to pull ahead of me. Do you take it?
Yes,
I
absolutely.
would have done the same thing.
Um. Hmm. Huh. I blast past another driver, putting them between us. Can you get past them easily?
Ooh. No, but I'm gonna try anyways.
Ooh.
I don't know if that do we
Yeah, no, we're still going. So now you're looking at the pursuing questions and the closing questions. And you.
Okay. So I'm hot on your heels and you need to pit soon. Do you pit now, letting me take the lead, or do you push your luck and keep racing?
I'm gonna push my luck.
All right. I respect that. Um,
Okay,
okay.
so I'm gonna go with we approach a narrow stretch of the track, and one of us will have to let off the gas or we'll both crash. I'm not letting up. Do you pull back?
No. Fearless.
Mm.
Cool. I feel like uh this ends badly for us.
Sounds like that makes sense. Yep. So
Hmm.
you needed to pit a long time ago, but we're nearly at the end of the race. Do you pit now or and let me win, or do you push to the end? If you push, flip a coin. On heads, you win the race. On tails, you spin out and crash.
No, I think we just crashed.
Oh, we just crashed already.
Yeah, I think we just
So is there
crashed.
something after the crash?
No, the game just ends and we just
Oh, okay. I thought we had like
no
got
no
out of our
we
cars and yelled or
we
something.
I'm sure someone's yelling at us. I'm positive that we are being told very many things about ourselves over the radio.
Yeah.
And then we have to do some exit interviews later.
Okay. Yeah.
But
That was my fault.
I have to believe that the news report afterwards has y'all like your team's like mic chatter, and then it has every other team's mic chatter, and everyone just being like, "What the hell is going on?"
what just happened over there?
Yeah.
How did this happen?
So this is me like glued to the television, and then my mouth is covered like this, and like I'm waving Bella over, like, do you see this?
Yeah, I was just like, "What?" And then yeah, the crash.
And then like right where they get there, it's not like just like the crash. There is like the aftermath where like a little bit of flame can be seen, and they're trying to usher people away from the cars as quickly as possible. And I'm just like, what happened? Are they okay? Like, do you think they're okay? Like that kind of thing. And
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're just fine. And it we'll find out later.
Oh gosh. Well, that's not for that game. Scarlett, you get to pick the next game.
Okay.
wow, okay.
Yeah.
Since I crashed, just I get to pick the next game. That's
Yeah, we
right.
crash and
That's
then
right.
it's immediately your turn.
Okay. Ooh.
That feels like a tense interview.
I want to know. Yeah. Right. If the would you like to play Coming to Blows with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So how is this? How immediately after our crash is this?
I guess okay. Like, can I say we like crash, but like our cars might be wrecked, but we're okay? And like maybe
Yeah.
it's
No,
like,
I'm totally okay with this.
so that I'll say like almost immediately then, because like I did something and I don't want to admit that I fucked up, so I'm just mad at like because V made like a comment in the press conference. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take it on them because their car's right nearby. Like we probably made you crash too or something. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm sure other people are really mad at us, as you said. So, yeah, let's say pretty close after. Maybe like right after the race. I don't know, or like right on the track. Can it be right on the track?
It
On the
can be right on
track.
the track, yes.
Let's do it on the
Ooh.
track. Okay.
This turned into hockey real quick. I'm glad.
Well, okay. So how do we conducting the fray? Someone gets 2 turns first. Okay. So I V and I, Ruby. How did our fight begin? Do you think that I
Ooh.
like cut you off or something when I crashed?
You definitely did something like reckless for sure, because you were so into this like one-on-one that you didn't like acknowledge what everyone else was doing. So you definitely definitely did some questionable safety behavior.
you were that car that they blasted by during the neck and neck.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So other players can join freely if it makes sense for their drivers to be in the fight. Sounds cool. Okay. So Oh, so we just start throwing punches. Okay.
Yeah.
I throw something at you from a distance. I throw my helmet at you. Can you catch or avoid it? How?
Oh, I'm certainly avoiding it out of complete and pure spite. I'm just like completely just like staring, just like squinting my eyes, like, what are you doing? Why is this happening? And I just kind of like avoid it and I just kind of like power walk towards you, like, what the fuck?
I'll start. Okay. So do you challenge me now on one of the challenges?
Yeah, so you did your turn, and now V will take their turn.
All right. When I say I move faster, making quick jabs, do we mean literal jabs, like I'm actually throwing hands, or am I just, verbally just screaming?
It's up to you.
Okay, yeah, because at this point, I don't really picture V to be that type of person to just throw hands. I'm just like the type to like, as I'm charging towards you, I'm just like reading you for filth. Like, oh, so you decided to cut everyone off. You decided to be reckless on the race. You decided to do all these things, and for what? And now look at you. Look at your car. Look at what you've done. Like, V is not happy.
Kat knows they're right, but she's gonna just like she's really full of adrenaline and she just does not want to back down now because she's already crashed out and lost the race. I'm just gonna scream, "You're too slow! You're always too slow!"
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna lunge at you. Can you stay on your feet? How?
Oh, I will definitely just like zoom. I just do like one of those like dodge rolls, like anime Kingdom Hearts type of style. Like I just fully dodge roll and you end up like falling to the ground because I'm like, no, this ain't it. Go drink some water. Go drink some water. You seem to be a little hungover still.
At least I have fun. At least my whole life is in my car. I was gonna start like flipping dirt at you from the ground. I'm knocked on my ass now.
I just walk away. Just like
Yeah, that seems right, honestly.
V is like, not this. I need to practice more. I have better things to do.
Right decision.
Yeah, I think Jack walks over and is like, "Are you good?"
Like Kat just like, I'm not gonna cry on the racetrack. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna walk that off.
Okay, yeah. How about we walk this back and get our verbal tongue lashing that we're due.
Okay.
And I think that means that this ends brief coming to nothing. But if you have any grudges now after this, you should just keep that in mind for games in the future.
Oh, V does not forget.
I bet not.
This
Cat's
is
probably
only
ignoring.
Telltale. V will remember that.
Pops up in the HUD.
Cat is embarrassed, but she knows V won't forget that.
Just add a quality grudge bearing.
Right.
God, love that. Whew. um. Okay, Saint.
Hey, Kit, we should. Do you want to clear the air? You're muted.
Ooh, there we go. Hi, this is a Zoom meeting. Am I unmuted now? I would love to clear
All right.
the air, actually.
Yeah, let's clear the air. I think this was after that crash happened, and we were kind of like, are they okay? And Bella's just like, we'll find out soon enough. But we have our crew to talk about. We got our crew to talk about. So, and that's obviously, I mean, that's what we've heard about each other. We both got angry at them. So yeah, I think like we're
I think this is the first time that anyone has this is either one or one of very few times that people have ever seen me that upset. And very shortly into our conversation, what you learn is that the reason that I'm upset is because of something that you said about what was frustrating you, at which point I went, wait, is this true? Is this what happened? And upon getting the answer to that question, I became upset for you.
Okay, yeah.
Aww.
That tracks. That tracks.
Adorable.
Yeah, and I think like I don't know what it was that like we got angry at that Bella got angry at the crew about. It was probably some like some random thing that's just like this, like I think it was a thing of just like I want to help. I want to help you, but y'all are not letting me help you, type of thing. And it came to a point. It came to a point. But I like we're talking about this now, and it's just like, are you okay? I mean, like, you kind of wrecked the garage, but you know.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll be okay, I think. Are you okay?
I mean, I am now, especially, well, this is gonna sound a little crass, but that crash made me feel a little bit better, just a little bit.
Well, yeah, I can understand that. It kind of, I guess, puts things in perspective, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just, I mean, we're both new, and I came from a very different type of racing. So for me, I don't know, there's just a lot more tension in the air,
I feel like, at least from what you were mentioning earlier, there were moments that you were trying to help, and they're just like, well, you don't come from the same kind of racing we do, but I feel like they should listen to you more.
Yeah, and I mean, like, they recruited me, but they have this whole like pedigree thing going on. Like, they're like, oh, we're the big. I mean, like, yeah, they were the big names back in the day, but now we're the races. Nothing gets done without us.
You want some ice cream?
You have ice cream? Yes.
You now have an ice cream cone.
Excellent. How are you such a good person?
Oh, you learn how to appreciate good things when you have to deal with bad things. So, I don't know. I don't know if we actually ever talked about how I ended up here.
I don't think we did. I think we've like we talked to each other on the track, and that's like it. We haven't had a proper conversation until now, and it's nice, honestly. Why are you here?
Well, hold on. I pretend my ice cream cone is a microphone.
Just There's just a leans back in her chair, just like, please continue.
Take this whole superhero pose. We have a legacy to uphold. Oh no, the ice cream's melting. Well, they don't, work with the team anymore. Obviously, this team has been around for so long, but well, between you and me, I was adopted by a former member of the team.
No, really?
So I kind of just, thought if this is a team that makes people like this, I think it's a team that I would like to work with. So now we're here. They didn't want me to, but kind of had the knack for it. So now I'm here.
Yeah, I get that. Wow. It's good to know.
They were just like, look out for the family and be good to your friends and things. And, I guess I kind of want to make sure that they hold up to those values no matter what. I think it's important.
Yeah.
It also means that on occasion, I suppose I'm going to wreck the garage, but maybe I should do that a little bit less often. It makes for, I guess, for good stories, but not necessarily good attention.
Yeah,
that being said, this gym visit thing that I've been doing has been putting in a lot of work. I didn't know I could do all of that.
Hey, look, you always find out the perks too late to appreciate them. And this is why you got to ask. You got to ask around. Look, I know a few things. I haven't been around here, but I've been racing. You got a few things. Hey, you know what?
Oh, you know what? Tell me some stuff.
Yeah, like inside the workshop, inside the workshop, they have a vending machine, but not just like any vending machine. It has like the best snacks. You gotta take that. Like, you feeling peckish anytime, do that. That is like my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing.
Which one's your favorite? Which one's your favorite?
Ooh. There's like these there's these like crackers. They come from like Switzerland or something like that, and they're to die for. To die for. That's my thing. You'll see them. They're written in like German or something like that. I don't know, but
German. That should be pretty easy to spot.
Right. I mean, they have like some Japanese snacks too, and that's pretty easy to spot as well. Yeah. So like snacks also, and the managers don't tell you this, you are able to go to any of like their parties or whatever. Like, they don't tell us that. And they have the fancy stuff at those parties.
They have the fancy stuff, sure, but the parties are kind of boring.
They are kind of boring.
Everyone is like my age plus like 25 or 30. Like, I can't talk to them about Twitter and TikTok and things that I found on YouTube. And I definitely can't talk to them about Minecraft, although, it's one of my favorite things to do. But I will say, Cat's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, you know what we should do? We should like have a.
Are you gonna go to a party? Do you
want to go to a exactly.
Party?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, a party! This is gonna be fun.
Do you want to come?
Oh no, a party! I absolutely don't want to do that.
Sounds like a plan. Then I'll text you whatever's happening.
Okay, I wear my favorite band T-shirt.
Do it. I'm gonna snatch them. The reason I was talking about the manager parties, you take the food and you take the drinks from there and ditch as quickly as possible.
Okay, you know something? I think I might need to reassess my plan. They do have really good food.
Right? It's the thing to do. Anyway, I gotta actually go, I gotta go practice because, I missed a couple days ago. So I'll text you.
Well, you know something? I hear there's nothing that helps with the practice more than having a rival. So Why don't I help you practice?
You know what? Let's do it.
That being said, respectfully, last one to the car loses. And then I take off running.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's how it is. It takes off after you.
So wholesome.
I know.
Oh, wait, who gets to pick the next game?
V.
I can
V.
pick, yeah. Surprisingly, because V is so pissed, and V already had, their fair share of racing today, they are actually gonna take the day off. So the night off, their day was already very tumultuous, and they're actually that type of person that, even though they're very cold, like, and they have like what we would call a resting bitch face, they are actually like, they're not into confrontations. They actually hate them. That's why they are cold, right? Like they don't like getting into confrontations with people. They've been betrayed before and stuff like that. So that's why they're very detached from people. So they're just going to be hanging out. I'm assuming, in my head canon, we are in this competition. We all traveled from different places, and they're just going to be hanging out at like the hotel, like lobby bar situation, just like chilling and getting a drink and making sure that, they're centered, they're focused, and they're just, resetting, basically doing a system reset.
So you just like sat in the hotel bar, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think I would assume that we're in the same hotel, as we're teammates. I kind of walk in on my way to the room, on the way to my room, and spot you in the bar, and then kind of like come and join you, and make friendly conversation, but ask also about the confrontation earlier, and ask how you're feeling, and if you've maybe got a plan for revenge.
So V is just like, oh, here we go again. Because V is like, oh, here I am trying to like reset, and we're bringing this up again. So V is like, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the results on that racetrack. So my turn will come to beat them, to put them in their place, and I'm going to do it in a way that isn't reckless to everyone. So you should be fine. I got your back.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean, all we need to do is race like we do, and we'll come up top. Offer to buy you a drink, and perhaps, I don't know, see if you're receptive to talk a little bit more. But I don't know if you're not, or if you're just stone faced.
At this point, V senses a change of topic, so V doesn't mind continuing the conversation. Since we kind of like tied up that loose end of like, okay, it's fine. We talked about it. So yeah, V's totally fine to like hanging out, and V will offer to like get the next round and for all of us, and V is just playing it cool.
I think as well, being the sort of brilliant and thrilling and slightly catty driver that Dusty is, she might start to flaunt her wealth and status, as per the activities, and see what happens.
That's when V looks at their phone and they're like, oh my God, look at the time. I should probably get some rest, Oh my God, I haven't called my family yet. So, maybe I should do that before going to bed. So, it's been really nice talking to you. I'll see you tomorrow on the racetrack. And then he just leaves. Like, no, we're not doing this. I can't. which is kind of rude, but you know, Feet doesn't get it.
um, yeah, just sit and sulk, I suppose.
um, does anyone else want to hop in, or is this where this scene ends?
If you're open, it might be interesting if I show up because I said, I attacked your teammate and then I said something sort of shady about you in a press conference. If you're into that, Kat could be at the bar because that's where Kat likes to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down for that.
Be at the other end of the bar and like ordering a drink and I spot you. And I'll just sort of like cheers and keep drinking.
So I think I'm drinking my drink and I'm shooting a few looks at you in sort of a way that says like, I recognize you, but I want you to think that I don't recognize you. I'm just trying to work out, you think I'm trying to work out who you are. Like, I don't need to know who you are.
It works. I'm like, really, I'm a bit offended. I'm like, okay. But I think my demeanor is like, yeah, I'm a badass, but I feel actually like quite embarrassed about how I acted on the track. So I'm just gonna be like, oh, that's good. She doesn't recognize me. And I'm gonna just go over and say, Dusty? Hi, I don't think we've actually been introduced. I'm Kat Carlisle. I race for Haraka.
Oh, yeah. The name rings a bell. I'm kind of looking at you, sensing that your sense of relief, and then I pulled the trigger and I let you know that I know it was you on the track. Oh, you're that driver from earlier causing all the shit on the track, huh?
Well, hopefully that's not the only way that I'm defined. That was unfortunate. But sometimes we all have a bad day, right?
No, I can't relate.
Damn.
Really? All right, then. I mean, wow. That's impressive. How does that work?
When you race for Sandoval and you're at my sort of level, there's no bad days. And I think at that point probably make some kind of grand gesture. I don't know, maybe. Well, I was going to slam my glass. No, that's not classy enough. I sip from my glass and lay it on the bar in front of us and slide it towards you as if I want you to buy a drink.
Well, I can certainly afford it. Would you like a round, Dusty?
Yeah, I'll have what you're having.
Sure. Actually, what about a bottle of champagne?
What are you celebrating? Because it wasn't the performance on the track.
Do we need to have a reason to have champagne?
Oh, fine. Oh, yeah, I'll join you.
Right. And I'm just like, like so mad, but try just like, this is not going to work out for me because she is calculating on her good days. So it's like, I'm gonna be cool because this is a racer I actually admire. To your performance on the track today, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So Sandoval, what's it like over there?
Yeah. It's hard work, but we do what we do and we do what needs to be done to win the race. But it's good. I've got an amazing teammate. Yeah. Why'd you think of joining us?
Well, I don't know. I really like that Haraka is a little more modern, I guess, is maybe the wrong word. Cool, I guess is the wrong word. On the pulse of everything that's happening. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Yeah. I mean, Sandoval's very respected, though. They've been around for a long time.
We are the best.
So there's something to be said about the upcoming kind of hot team. But then, yeah, I don't imagine your teammates said anything to you today?
They're not really one to talk. I did the right thing and asked them how they were doing, and they just didn't really want to speak to me. So no word on that.
Interesting. All right. Well, things happen on the track. They don't define us as people. But
make sure you don't get a reputation for yourself. That's all.
Have you not heard anything about me before this?
I'm kind of, again, Dusty's given the impression that she's racking her brain.
Oh.
No.
Okay. I mean, hopefully my reputation so far as a winner will stand. But yeah, you're right. It's important to pay attention to that stuff. It's nice to be on a team where you can have some fun sometimes, but keeping it classy, I guess, is important too. I guess if your management is that strict.
Oh, I think at this point, Dusty takes that as a challenge and I don't know, does something really trashy and polishes off the glass.
Nice. Ooh. Shots, Dusty? I'm buying.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. I think it turns into a drinking contest.
Maybe something that gets us in the tabloids.
Somewhere in the distant off screen, shots.
Everybody.
It's just Bella and Kit. They were gonna approach Kat, and then it turned into shots, and we're like, maybe we'll just go.
Bella!
No,
Kit!
like Bella's getting ready to leave, and Kit is like, I think this is where the fun part happens in most movies. I wonder if that also works in real life.
You know what? Let's find out. Let's go.
Kat's like so excited. Come over here. We're doing shots. Dusty.
Bubbles have already gone to my head. A little bit of a self-insert there. I'm pissed.
You know what? Why don't we? Yeah, I just look at Bella and it's just like, I mean,
hey, look, if we were gonna go out, I mean, we can do it here. They're doing shots.
Well, we could probably stay until I go out a little bit more anyway. But
exactly.
You know what? All I'm gonna tell you is, whatever Kat is doing for drinks, you want to stay at least 2 drinks behind. Someone's gonna have to call a cab eventually.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah. All right. We'll keep that in mind. Head on over.
Yeah, come here. I'm buying. Come on.
Yeah, join us.
I get lost in the
way. She's so fun.
Like, I imagine that the kind of clubs that Dusty goes to are like somewhat upscale clubs and also are very like busy places. Like, just you don't go to this place unless it's popping because Dusty isn't seen in places that are not, right? So I have gotten lost at least 3 times on the way to the bar. It's like it's a straight line, but somehow I ended up at the bathroom at one point. I ended up like next to a really large window that wasn't anywhere near the bar, and then I finally get to the actual bar.
I think Bella was supposed to be tagging along with Kit, but she just made her way straight through the crowd. She just made her way straight there and straight to the bar because she knows how to get she knows how to get to places. She knows how to get some.
More navigation with rally driving.
Yeah, exactly. So celebrating.
I'll have a Cosmo.
Important.
On my tab. Yeah, we're celebrating Dusty. She won. So yay.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Like golf clap.
This is Kit and Bella. Do you know them?
Who's
Yeah. Do we know each other?
I'm just, I'm Dusty. I'm Dusty Roberts. I don't need to know anyone but Dusty. I might recognize you from around the track.
Yeah.
I can tell you're a little bit hurt, so maybe I play along and pretend that I do recognize you.
Like me, I'm just kind of like, oh, you mean Dusty from the paper?
Yeah, sleek, thrilling, professional Dusty from the papers.
Are you your PI agent now?
Just, I'm trying to have a good time. Yeah.
I can tell, like, just points the stack of shot glasses.
You know what? Actually, hey, Dusty. Kind of like look around real quick. I pick up a napkin from the bar and a pen and ask for your autograph.
She is 100% signing that. 100% signing that. She loves anything that boosts that ego.
This is so cool.
Yeah, grabs the marker, scrawls on the tissue paper, slides it towards you. How's that?
I am like, it's one of those things, like I don't say anything, but like my whole body language is very contented, very content.
And then
So what you doing? How's it going?
Just out here celebrating Cat's paying, so make sure you order what you want.
Yeah, always.
What
Yeah.
are you drinking anyway? I can't smell it.
Well, it was tequila, and now it is some sort of gin concoction. Dusty liked it. The gin cocktail. Hey, bartender, the gin cocktail that you just made special for us. Can you make one for my friends too?
I'll take one.
Yeah, Kit.
I try to like take a moment when everybody just kind of, I'm just like, sure, and stuff. And then I look at the bartender while everybody else is getting drinks, and I'm just like, don't do that. Just like standing over here, just like,
Yeah.
Well, cheers, everybody. I don't know.
Cheers.
Cheers. So here's the real question. Are you going to be here for the rest of the day, or is this going to be an adventure?
Ooh, I'm up for an adventure.
I mean, that's what I was planning. Honestly, Kat, we were coming here to find you to go on that adventure with.
Yes, please. Adventure? Yeah, sign me up. I don't care what it is.
All right, and Bella's about to like get into details on what they're gonna do, intentionally cutting out Dusty.
Oh.
Well, I mean, well, I mean, that sounds cool, but I mean, I think we're basically a party of four at this point, unless Dusty doesn't want to go. But I don't know. I feel like Dusty's the kind of person who could handle a little bit of adventure, especially after, a win like the win that you had today.
Yeah, you're not wrong, and I'm not training again till Monday morning, so why not?
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
That's
sure.
Playing it cool.
Yeah. Where's your teammate, by the way?
Oh, I mean, they were in the bar. I had a quick chat with them. I'm not sure if they were feeling it, but I can give them a call when we hop off elsewhere.
Yeah,
if
you wanna. I mean, like, they seem to have that whole like mysterious facade about them, like they're too
uptight.
cool. Yeah,
Maybe we can loosen them up. I'll give them a call.
All right.
Cat's like not quite drunk enough to not be like, uh-oh.
Come to blows. Come to blows.
Yeah, and then Bella's just like, Cat, subject to teammates. Is Jack okay? Jack fine?
Yeah, like I think physically she's fine. I think she was a little bit mad at me, but like she wasn't I think she's okay. She hasn't texted me back is all. But I want
Oh.
to text her. I want her to come.
I mean, like, I don't know.
Between
I-
you and me, the crash was my fault. I said it's really, really loud.
I
Games
love
are
seeing-
like
Snap.
shouted whispers from Broadway stage.
Yeah.
Like a Homer Simpson stage whisper.
Well, you know, if she's not responding to your text, maybe she'll respond to somebody else's.
Yeah, Bella, text her. She's great.
All right. Do you have a number?
Yeah, here, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to discuss that Bella and Kit are like legit recon at this.
Where is everyone? Let's get them into the same place and then burn that place down.
Sabotage. It'll be fine.
Oh.
Yeah, Jack, you get a text from a number you haven't seen before.
So I've been imagining that Jack is like sitting in a hot tub with a glass of like champagne, right? And then I just get a random text. Like, what?
And I think it just like it says like, hey, Kat gave me this number. We're gonna go out. Do you wanna come? It's Bella, by the way.
Second text,
Yeah.
by the way. Yeah, I think Jack just like, I'll meet you there. Just send me the address.
Yeah. You get a pin.
About that to drop a pin. Yeah, Jack's gonna show up. Looking like very moisturized.
Nice.
Incredibly hydrated.
Jack! I like raise my glass like Jack.
Like, hi! Oh my god. Did you do all those?
Not just me. Dusty did some too. Do you know Dusty?
We've met.
Oh. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, we can all do.
We've met.
We were gonna go on a little bit of an adventure. Like this is a starting point, but like we were gonna,
I think Jack like makes eye contact with Bella and then looks at Kat and then makes eye contact with Bella again and just goes, an adventure?
just keeping that eye contact, just like completely deadpan. An adventure.
I think it's already started. Yeah. Let's go to a different place.
Yeah.
Where are we going? What's our adventure? Are we gonna just show up in a club and break it down? Like
Yes.
I mean, yes, but I think this one I want to play by rally rules. So, hey Bella, a question because like I think that's your wheelhouse, right?
Mhm.
How many rounds on a track do you do for rally racing?
Oh, good. Depends on the rally. If you're like doing DACA or something like that, it's one because it's like really long. But if it's like a shorter one, you could do anything from like 3 to like 9. It just depends.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to propose. Devil horns appearing on my head.
I'm feeling it.
Yes.
For each of the bars that we go to, we have to take that many shots. So you said somewhere between 3 and 9. 5 sounds like a good number.
Yeah, 5 sounds like a good number. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go.
Let's do it.
Yes.
I think
you're the
as the
funnest
scheming's been going on. As the scheming's been going on, I've texted V and been like, we're heading to this place here. but I've ended the text with a kiss, which is somewhat suspicious. I think like Dusty doesn't send kisses. Like what is she doing?
Interesting.
Mhm.
Is this like a known emergency signal between the two of you, or is this flirtation?
just not an emergency. It's not a flirt. It's just this is somewhat loose for Dusty. What's going on here? Like,
Right.
she's clearly been drinking.
I was gonna say, V definitely is like, the first reply is, "You've been drinking, huh? Sure, I'll meet you." That like the second text is sure. Like 2 seconds later, just to give you a little bit of time to feel guilty about it, because
A little
that's who
sweat.
V is. And then V is like, "Oh, just send me the address. I guess I can do that." So V just
See you there.
shows up just very casually, doesn't make a big deal out of anything, just kind of lurks in the shadows a little bit.
We go to the next club. I don't know what it's like. It's the next club.
Hold on.
I'm imagining,
Club,
given
airplane, bus.
given the inebriation of like the average inebriation, I do believe it's a club with like loud like
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like loud bumping music, strobe lighting, 2 floors.
Yep.
That's the kind you only go to when you're this drunk. Yeah.
Yes. Why they make 2 floors for people that drunk is
I know.
beyond
There's
me,
never an
but
elevator.
At least
It's
have an
always stairs.
Exactly. No.
just
Yeah,
asking for
yeah.
people to fall.
Right.
Yeah, why don't they have an elevator? That would make so much sense.
I just assumed it's because we don't have classy clubs in England, but you know, like, I'm glad that's
no.
a global issue.
Yeah, this is a thing in New York too. It's just yeah, I am getting the sense that this might devolve into like just a montage of getting
Mhm.
progressively drunker, unless Bella and Kit are planning something deeply suspicious.
I'm absolutely not. Like y'all can have that one for free. At this point, it's just kind of like, yay, we can like party and be friends. Dusty at this moment is being uncharacteristically magnanimous, and everyone is chilling. No one is fighting with people. So
Bella is literally here just to do recon because everyone's super drunk and she's like, but how do you actually feel about each other? How do you actually feel about each other?
V is definitely the type to like, for every shot that everyone else is taking, like every other shot is them like throwing it over their shoulder, like, I'm definitely drinking that. I'm definitely not trying to be in control here. No.
Yeah, bartender, I'll need some water, thank you.
Yeah, right.
I think Jack disappears after the second bar. Like you leave the second bar and Jack's not there at the third bar.
was Jack seen leaving with someone?
Maybe, but like an NPC at this point.
One of those. Were we seen leaving with someone? I don't know. It was just they were playing that new song by Bruno Mars, and we just walked it right on out the bar after that.
You know, I don't.
Not necessarily,
Jack
but
came,
maybe.
You know, had a little partying. We did some shots, and like, you guys deal with that hangover tomorrow.
That's definitely like a V kind of attitude. Like he will not make it through like the entire night for sure. V will take advantage of the fact that they kind of lurk in the shadows to be like, okay, I'm good now. I gotta go. Y'all are getting too much. But like it's one of those things where like nobody really notices that they're gone because they're just having too much fun. So V's just like,
so so at some point during this evening while everything happens, and I noticed that V is like a couple of shots behind people, much like I am. I'm just like, not really one for drinking, I guess.
no, you know, some of us do like to not have a hangover the next day, which I I think you might be that type because I also did notice a little puddle forming around you of shots that went to the ground.
You know, it's they told me to be like somewhat responsible because there are ways that you don't want to end up in the paper tomorrow, but that doesn't necessarily mean I don't want to watch.
Oh, so you like the chaos?
Well, you know, a little bit of harmless fun. Well, hopefully. And then I like take another sip of this Cosmo I'm having also at this bar.
Listen, I will not be drinking anymore. I was actually on my way out, but I do not mind joining you in watching the chaos ensue.
Cheers to that.
We just kind of cheers, and I'm like, nope, not drinking that one either.
I think you see me kind of like looking at Bella for a moment and going, I wonder what they're up to. They're talking to, like, I don't know, they're just talking to people more than I've seen them talk to people in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll ask her about that tomorrow. Maybe she likes one of them.
Maybe. Actually, subject to that, after Bella notices Jack has left, doesn't see who she left with, but notices she's left, goes over to Kat and Dusty, just like, hey, so, how do you feel about Jack?
I love Jack. Jack's the best. Why?
Just curious.
How do you feel about Jack?
Good question.
No,
Just-
on the table.
I mean, I'll help you up if that's what you asked them.
I'm just looking at Kat like, oh, what happened?
Dusty, come up here. It's more fun.
Proceed to kind of try and take in what's going on and be like, oh, Jack seems okay.
Right. Okay's cool. I mean, I think your teammate's conspiring somewhere over with somebody.
Oh.
He kind of like motions over to where V and Kit are. Conspiracy, I tell you. Yeah.
Drink.
Yeah, just departs. Leaves Kat dancing on the table, heads over to V and Kit, just like, hey, how's it going? How's it hanging?
So far, having a wonderful time.
Nice.
So, hey, Bella.
Yeah.
What are you up to exactly?
Looks at V.
This is one of those things like the tone of it is like playful, but also like Bella would know in a way that other people weren't that that's a half serious question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just looks at V. It's like, oh, getting some info.
What have you found? What have you learned today?
Not like now I imagine like Bella came over here to quietly talk to me and V just like slowly leans into the camera. So interesting.
So, you know, what do you want to share anything with me?
I don't know. V, how about we do this? I share something, you share something with me.
Okay, I'll do
I don't
that.
know. Yeah, because I don't know that much about you. You have that, you got that whole mystique going on.
Well, I can't say I know much about you either, so I guess it will be fun.
Yeah. Well,
They say that, but with a very straight face. Like,
Yeah.
is it fun, V? Like,
is it fun?
Is it?
Well, I mean, obviously, Kat is blitzed out of her mind right now, but more importantly, has some feelings towards the teammate. Some feelings that, I don't know, not too evident after what happened earlier.
What types of feelings?
Just wiggles eyebrows.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm quietly in the back, like, I'm letting these two talk, and quietly in the background, I'm asking the bartender for, like, large glasses of water, and I'm just passing them to Kat and telling her that it's, like, straight vodka.
Kat is actually not as drunk as she seems. She actually, like, drinks quite often, so she can hold quite. She's drunk, but she kind of is, like, not wanting to. She's very intimidated by the fact that V is, like, lurking in the shadows and, like, not talking to her. So she just kind of is like, yeah, just having fun, but she's really actually kind of watching what's going on. She is drunk. Like, her judgment is not like, she's not like, ooh, I know exactly what's going on, but she's like, something's going on. And I'm just gonna pretend I'm just, like, not in it. But she's drinking the water and like, yeah, thanks, Kit. This is cool. Come dance with me. And it's not dishonest, but it's like, yeah, I want to, like, not be in the drama, but kind of know what's going on.
How about you, V?
Well, first of all, since you did notice the feelings, I did notice there was definitely some weird tension between teammates that I wouldn't be able to relate. So that tracks. If you want to know something about me or something that I just learned, I turns out not an asshole. You definitely, I will not be sabotaging anybody. I actually am enjoying spending some time with you and Kit. Just you didn't hear it from me.
Right, of course.
Yeah, literally don't tell anyone, I'll deny it.
What, is enjoyment forbidden in Sandoval?
No, it's just frowned upon. I've
gotcha.
seen people getting kicked out for less. So.
Ooh, I got you. Hey, I gotcha.
I actually drink this time. Like I do a cheers, like you get it.
Yeah.
Thinking about The Office, drinking a little bit.
Wow, letting your hair down, so to speak. I got you. And yeah, I think that's like it. We just fade out on that unless anybody has anything else.
I think at this point, Dusty's watching Kit hand pint glasses around, and probably calls it time to retire.
Yeah, let's go get some food. Late night food time.
As we're
like end of the night, but like, yeah,
like as the night ends, one of the last things that Kit does is ask Dusty if they are free later that week.
I mean, I'll have to check the calendar, but I'm sure I can, sort something out.
Okay, cool.
A good time to ask. Slightly more relaxed than usual, and yeah, she vows to pencil in a time.
Sweet.
So
yeah.
the night ends, morning rises, and we go to a break. We'll be back in about 10, so stretch and hydrate and go to the bathroom if you have to. We'll come back with whatever happens after this long night of recon and tense emotions.
I will also give everybody a friendly reminder. Hey, if you have any of those things that you take, that help you with functioning of the medical variety, you should also take those. This would be a good time to do that.
Yep.
See y'all. Hello, we're back. Thank you so much. Also, thank you for smashing that goal and having that double nice in there. And yeah, let's see where we left off. Bella was doing recon while other people were drunk, and V was trying not to be drunk and ignoring Kat, which was killing her slowly inside.
Which is exactly what we wanted.
Wow.
Now I believe the person to pick the next game is Liz.
Ooh. Okay. So, Kat, can I steal some time with you?
Oh, sure.
Ooh.
I have to go up to find the rules of that game.
I
I know what it is basically, though. Yes.
So, ooh.
Are we at
Are
the
we, is
bar?
this like next morning or like what's the time frame on this?
I was thinking like maybe like at the club, but then I don't know if we want to play like, oh, we're all drunk, and yeah, so maybe not. Maybe the next morning.
Okay. Is it a track day?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So maybe we're like, you have to excuse me. I have zero racing experience. We are somewhere in between qualifiers or practice laps or something or other, and I have approached you at your car, and I, say hello. I ask you how you're doing. How are you?
I'm good actually. I chugged some Gatorade and I had some breakfast burritos, and then I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
Good. No, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it. I just came over because I wanted to tell you that I had a really good time with you last night.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. So I've approached and I'm kind of all like suited and booted, ready for my practice lap. I have my helmet on, so I take off my own helmet. May I?
Yes.
Okay. So
And then my thing is being a bit slow. You may, but only for a moment.
Okay, so I take my helmet off and I kind of sweep back my hair, and I've kind of got like a sad, nervous look on my face, which is very, very different. You have the dramatic hair sweep, which is very different to what you might be expecting from Dusty. And yeah, again, I thank you for the night before, and I kind of, I don't often get to be myself around people. Like, you just thank you. It is good hair. You just don't get to be yourself when you drive for a team like Sandoval, and I kind of realized what I was missing, and you helped with that a lot. So I just wanted to thank you.
Well, thank you for letting your guard down and having so much fun with me. Like, I always admired you as a driver, and now I think you're a really cool person too. So yeah, that was great.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with the rules as well.
Yeah.
Making sure I've got the amount of exchanges right. So I'm kind of like taken aback because I don't really have that kind of reaction, like that interaction with people. I touch your hand, may I?
You may. And at this moment, we're interrupted.
Ooh.
Cool. So if you're coming over to see Cat, then I guess Jack walks in.
Oh, hi, Jack.
Hey, don't mean to. I'm gonna go.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was just
We were just
mm.
saying, hey, how much fun we had.
Oh, I was just telling Kat that you know, to just going out and drinking excessively before practice laps is and then I trail off and get all embarrassed.
It can be fun every once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
You both look like you're having a grand time last night. Sorry I dipped out early.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, you know.
Ah, I do know.
Oh, you know.
Uh,
So, I just wanted to grab my jacket. I'll let you two finish your conversation.
Cool.
That's cool. Yeah, sure.
See ya.
Walk right out, close the door. You hear it like lock.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. I've
No, not you were weird. I mean, Jack was weird. I don't know. You were fine.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, and I kind of maybe return my hand to yours. Have a little. I don't know about Cat, but Dusty feels a little electric charge between fingertips at that point, and just yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, and she's kind of gearing up to leave the room again.
Okay, hold on a sec. Sorry. Did I take off? No, that's too aggressive. I'm not gonna take off your helmet. I hold on. Okay, we're in my like team's area. Is your car around?
No, I'm in your space.
Okay. Okay, so I will take off my own helmet. May I?
Ooh. You may. No, you may. You may.
Okay, so I'll just take off my own helmet and shake out my hair because Cat knows she's hot.
Dusty's like, what? Oh my god.
And she just smiles.
I tuck your hair behind your ear, may I?
You may. And then I withdraw to a less charged distance. Because she's chicken shit. She's fearless, but she's like, whoa, what's going on? Feelings? What?
What are they? I don't understand.
So sit back and be like, yeah. So looks around like, what time? How much time until we have to actually go to the track?
However much time you want there to be.
No, I'm asking Dusty.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. Checks watch. I don't know. I think 20 minutes or so. You know, in about 15, I'm gonna have the team calling me over.
Okay. I lean back on the hood of my vehicle. May I? I guess I have to ask in my own car. I'm just like,
You may. And then I just sort of perch myself on the hood of the vehicle as well, and bit worried to get a bit too close in case Jack or another crewmate walks in again.
yeah.
And then I kind of just like, touch your fingertips again, may I?
You may.
And then go on.
Oh, go ahead. No.
I was going to say, I think at this point, Dusty is just also chicken shit, and kind of looks Cat in the eye and says, like, drop me a message sometime, and gets ready to retreat.
Okay. And Kat will kind of sit up like, oh, okay, yeah. That sounds great. Yeah, race time. Good call.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna head to my car.
Keeping it profesh. Keeping it profesh.
see,
Yeah.
see you soon.
Yeah, cool. He's like takes a swig of Gatorade. And then
Yeah,
how
I
do we
go
draw
back
curtain?
to yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's your slow burn.
Yeah. Just a
The
little
slowest
touch
of
as a
burns.
treat.
I love it.
All right, Sin. Follow it up. What's next?
I think I would like to I have two of them. So I don't know if I want to pick one or if I would like to ask Dusty on this adventure to pick one. It's a choice between either neck and neck or clearing the air.
Ooh. Clear in the air.
Okay. Okay, so basically, and God only knows how this happens as far as you're aware, but someone with like a phone number that you don't have that contact information for texts you and says, hey, is today a good time? Oh, wait, this is Kit, smiley face.
So Dusty sees the message and responds like, kind of like, oh, today is too much already. But do you know what? We might as well get whatever this is over and done with. And replies, yeah. What time? Where do you want to meet?
Let's meet at the overpass at 3:15.
Okay. Full stop.
So I do things and put on comfy clothing and head out to the overpass.
And Dusty just, gets her usual get up on, something smart, sophisticated, somewhat, I don't know, meets casual somewhere in the middle, and goes and meets Kit.
Okay, so I think this is like, seeing someone in the daytime is very different from seeing them in the club. So it's kind of like, they're still so cool. So, I kind of wanted to talk to you about racing things, but not necessarily racing things. I don't know how to do the thing where people kind of build up to a question. So I think I'm just going to ask you a question. What motivates you to do what you do?
Huh. Do what do you mean? Do what I do?
Well, I mean, you go to the track, you know, drive fast and furious, and you end up in all of these different headlines and things. And if I remember correctly, you also do a lot of mentoring behind the scenes. Like that's a lot for one person to do and still be on top of everything as much as you are. So like, where does all of that energy come from?
Have you ever loved something so much that you just can't imagine your life without it?
Mostly cheeseburgers,
No, okay, yeah.
but
Yeah, I
also
had to give those up when I joined Sandoval.
uh,
Yeah.
okay, well, we can get one after this, and I promise I won't tell anyone. But
Hmm.
you know, I guess you were asking a serious question, and well, there are some things. So my dad's one of those things. Kind of want to do good things and at least not have him regret that he let me race. Quiet, you know, like quiet as it's kept, he kind of didn't want me to, but I did it anyway.
Why did you do it? Why did you
Well,
start?
hmm?
Why did you start? If he didn't want you to do it, what made you do it?
You know, I grew up with all of these pictures of him doing racing things. It kind of gets into your bones after a while. How do you not, you know? He was concerned that it would be really dangerous or that I would get caught up in the bad side of the politics in the industry and stuff. But, you know, I'm kind of a thrill seeker and I like driving cars. So
I hear
you
that.
you can't keep the lid on the bottle for too long, you know?
Like dropping a Mento in the cola, right?
I got in so much trouble for that so many times.
So I think that when something makes you happy, you find the drive to do it. I like to win, and I like to share those wins with people. Teammates, obviously, crewmates, and that's what keeps me going. And that drive, I want to leave this industry and leave this sport with a legacy. And that's why I bring people from the bottom and take them to the top with me. And if you've got that love and you've got that drive, you'll do it.
Huh. Well, I suppose, you know, by the rules and whatever, um, I'm supposed to like swear my allegiance to, you know, like beating you someday or whatever. But you know what? I think you're pretty cool. Thanks for that.
Thanks. And between you and me, maybe me not winning wouldn't be so bad if you're the one who took the victory.
I am not crying. Uh, uh, um, well, okay. So, um, right, tears are okay. Tears are manly things. But better than tears are cheeseburgers. So why don't we go have one? Honestly, maybe two.
Dusty snaps out of feelings and just looks you dead in the eye. It says, if my team hear about this.
If they hear about what? And I give like a sly kind of smile. Hear about what?
Off we
Well,
go. Cheeseburgers.
mean they're not going to hear about anything except, wait a minute, do you mean that we can't tell them that you have cheeseburgers? Is that against the rules?
Yeah, no cheeseburgers. No.
That's
His
actually,
body's a temple.
that's actually awful. Like, I think that should be against the law.
I mean, hopefully we'll change some policy one day, but today is not the day. We eat, we never talk about it again.
Just furious nodding, not even another spoken word, just furious nodding.
Cool.
And I think the last thing that, they're watching like Dusty walk just a wee bit ahead of them while they're like gathering their thoughts. And it's if I weren't on Team Raiju, I think I would want to be on a team with Dusty. I wish more people knew Dusty were like this.
I'll just continue walking. Be my bad self.
Being like, hold on, we had an exchange of feelings, but I'm still royalty over here, just so you know, as I continue walking down the street. But I think that is where, I think that's a good place to end that scene.
Yeah.
That was so sweet.
Beautiful.
It was so precious.
Oh, we really needed like the wholesomeness after all of that. Love that. Well, that takes us back to the top of the round, so it's time for some headlines. And I'll go first again. I haven't been practicing as much as I should be. Instead, I've been out of town and out of touch, and may have disappeared for a little while.
Yeah, I don't know where my teammate is. It's really, really not like her at all, and I'm kind of concerned.
Well, that's a shame.
I do not like to comment.
Ooh, that's ominous.
Not like this. Just like, no comments. Just let them do what they want to do.
I don't really want anyone to know this, but I hope they're okay.
Does Kit have a response?
For headlines?
Yeah, to Jack being a little AWOL.
Jack being a little AWOL. I wonder if that's related to things at the club the other day. I hope they're okay.
They have been seen since the club.
And then also, like, hi, my name is Kit. I'm oblivious. The other thing would be also, I hope they were cute.
That's a good one. Ooh. Okay. Scarlett, what's up with Kat?
I nearly wrecked during practice labs, and I think it was because I was distracted.
Ooh.
Well, one crash begets another, I guess.
Wow.
Thanks, Bella.
Sounds about right.
Like when I see this headline, like grim serious face, I immediately put like it's one of these things, a smash cut, like me seeing the headline grim face, me pulling out my phone and me immediately texting Kat like, are you okay? Do you need someone to talk to? Like, what's happening out there? This isn't like you.
Aw. Just gonna text
Mm.
back. Thanks, but I can't really say right now, but I promise we'll talk soon.
I have 2 seconds where I think about asking Bella about this, and then I go, I don't know if I should.
Mm. So I see the headline and I'm like, oh shit, I hope she's okay. I wonder if I'll get caught in their team room.
I think Jack rolls up late and people are like, where are you? Where have you been? Like, oh, anyway, Kat. I really hope Kat's okay. We could just sometimes you need to like renew your focus, and I believe Kat has the ability to do that and like run away from reporters.
Not Jack doing literal parkour here.
I don't want to answer any more questions.
Runs onto the track, runs across the track, runs off the track, the other side, and keeps going.
What's up with Bella?
I have adopted a new training routine, and everyone else finds it strange and off-putting.
Hi, I'm everyone else.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
They say that, but like they're low-key like taking notes, like, interesting.
I honestly just think Bella's having a little bit more fun these days, and so good for her.
Dusty sees the headline and kind of squints and is like, I wish you'd knock that shit off.
I think Jack just says like, I'm really not sure what the chickens are for.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, yikes. Does Kit have a comment on the strange and off-putting new training regimen?
Who, me? I mean, I hope that works out for them. Other than that, no. No, so it's like one of those things of like, people doing like secret or like incomprehensible forms of trading for whatever reason is not the most unusual thing that Kit has ever heard. So it's kind of like, oh, I mean, okay.
Okay. Gosh. Ruby, what's up with V?
So V's headline is, I got frustrated with my crew and I demanded that the team fire them all.
Wow.
No, it's true, it's true.
They said, I'm not about to break my car and it's illegal for me to break your face. So I'm about to break your wallet. Get out of here.
Oh, damn. Ruby's reading that headline. Ruby? That's not me. Dusty is reading the headline. Like, are we on the same team?
Yep.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, well, I just hope that everyone realizes maybe I was not the sole cause of what happened on the track the other day.
I think public statement wise, because Bella's got her own feelings about this, but public statement wise, just like, all right. I guess our unruliness is spreading. This is good.
This is good. God, I love that. I feel like Jack is just like, yeah, well, it can be difficult when you're at odds with your crew and you need a good crew behind you. I understand getting frustrated. But going after someone's job, that's kind of low.
Well,
I mean, okay, so I know that I got upset and kind of wrecked some stuff in the garage that one time, but like firing other people is pretty serious. Is V the kind of person, like, this is me thinking, is V the kind of person to like fire a whole crew of people for a minor thing, or did they do something really serious?
well, I guess you're about to find out.
Ooh.
V's out here about you are about to lose your job.
I promise the only thing I'll say is it's not as bad as it sounds. Just
Depends
for
which paper you're reading.
for gameplay purposes. It's not as bad as it sounds.
All right, what's going on with Dusty?
So I haven't been practicing it as much as I should be. Instead, I've been spending time relaxing with family and friends.
You know what?
Yes.
She's needed it. I'm glad she's doing it.
V's statement is something to the lines of, well, maybe things are changing for the better in our team. Sips drink.
Really nice to see Dusty taking some time for her personal life.
You know, Dusty Roberts has been a big name in the sport for years now, and it's good to see that she's getting to reap the benefits of that and take some time off. And maybe I can get in some extra practice laps while she's not looking.
Like, I read this headline and I don't know how long this happens after the last time we talked, but there is this like ear to ear grin that I have knowing that Dusty is also taking time for themselves.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of go, well, I guess I have some practice laps to do. Thinking about all the stuff that we said, and I go get in the car, and I think it's safe to say that that day, like, this might be the most focused practice I've had in a long time.
Oh, my heart.
So sweet. And now you're the last one to give a headline.
Ooh, is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. So my headline is I've been helping out crew members off the track. And which one of these do I want to pick here? I think honestly it's just, and they believe it's out of the goodness of my heart.
Such a wholesome.
like I come back from things and I'm like, like how do I get better, but also how do I help people around me be better too? I asked Bella about what racing at rallies is like and how it's different from what we do now. But I asked for like not in a general way. I asked for like specific details on things and like what that adjustment was like.
Yeah, I think Bella has like there's an in-depth conversation that happens off screen that we both have about that. And yeah, Bella has a lot of experience and she's happy to share that.
And then I asked specifically how it impacts their driving. And then I try to see if I can take some of this stuff that Bella explains about rally driving and apply it to the kind of driving that we do as solo racers.
Yeah. And I think like that's also a thing of that we know as a team as opposed to everybody else of why she's adopted this new training routine. And so I think that all comes together. As for a public statement, I mean, I'm fully for it, obviously. We're a team, and we want to get better. Considering what happened last time, our crew needs improvement, and it starts with us.
Yeah, V's public statement off of the tales of, firing their crew is something shady to the former crewmates, of course, but also in support of Kit. So V says, when you do have a good crew, it is very important to take care of them.
I enjoy V so much. Oh my God.
I know.
Dusty sees the headline and kind of her face softens and her shoulders relax. She says, "Do you know what? They're a good kid."
So wholesome.
Kit Washburn is one of the sweetest people in racing, probably the sweetest person in racing. So good for them.
Yeah, Darkus like, no, Kit is actually just a really nice person, so I'm gonna have to help out around the garage too. Setting this wonderful, beautiful example. Okay, and now it's time for us to start winding down. So I think we only have time for one last game, and I don't want to make an executive decision. So, how do we feel here at the table?
About one last game?
Yeah, what do we want to do to close out?
Well, the only game, well, actually there is more than one game, but the game I think of when I explicitly think of it can have all of us in it is One More Night Out.
One More Night Out?
Yeah.
So, because I was torn between One More Night Out or having a very tense interview featuring Bella and whoever else being like, so we're here.
Oh,
Tense Interview might be my favorite game.
It looks
We
cool.
haven't done it.
Yeah, we haven't
looks
done
juicy,
it yet.
and it is all
I'm
of us,
down
isn't
for
it?
it.
I'm pretty
Yeah, because we get to be reporters. Whoever's not.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. So who do we want to interview? Because it's gonna be our last game.
Oh, jeez. Good
Who
question.
has some dirt we want to get into to wrap up?
Oh, that is. I feel like that's Bella, Jack, and V.
Maybe so.
I think let's do. It's written for 2, but let's do 3. Let's do Bella, Jack, and V. We're here getting interviewed together. What's the topic of this interview?
Ooh, probably something relating to like our crews and like because we have different training styles. We had the crash, and then we had obviously V firing the crew. So there's definitely a theme there. We could probably.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So here we are. We're at this interview. Reporters, ask your questions.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. My thing is being slow, so I'm just trying to get down to the question.
No, absolutely. You take your time.
Okay. Hmm.
Mm.
So
Um,
three of us are reporters and three of us are
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay.
I've got a question.
Mm.
Other drivers are saying that V ignored team instructions in the last race. What do you have to say about that?
Well, considering the instructions were to sabotage my own teammates due to them potentially be speaking to other members from other teams,
I've been rumbled.
I found it more than justified not only ignore the instructions, but also to get them fired.
Ooh.
Is that what was up with your crew?
Yeah, they may or may not have been, talking about someone on the team misbehaving, and I definitely saw the sparks in the air with Dusty and another member of another team. So
Can you
stuff had
elaborate
to
on that?
happen.
Can you elaborate on the sparks? Who was the other team? Who was the other driver?
Out of respect for their own privacy, I will not divulge any details about anything that happened off the race, considering my teammate is not here to defend themselves. So,
What do you think about the sabotage? Speaking of sabotage, do you think that that might have any leads to the sabotage of Jack Halifax's car the other day?
ooh, I
Uh,
yeah, I can't speak for my crew there, but if they're shady enough to suggest that I sabotage my own teammate, I could totally see them sabotaging others.
well,
Yeah.
we had done our own inquest to see if we could find anything. Nothing. There's nothing. There was no guilty party on our team. Uh, and I don't want to suggest that Sandoval crew have been hanging around our pits or anything, because that's, I don't know if that's relevant, but if there's shady things going on, then that could also be responsible for the near miss I had in practice, and then maybe that subsequent crash on track.
So hi, Sam White here from the Checkered Flag magazine. A question. Rumor has it that you were seen stepping out of the club the other day, and that this may have an impact on your racing in the future. Would you care to comment?
Me? No, I mean, nothing's on paper yet, but I have been in talks um with some new sponsors. So I'm not sure what incident you're referring to, but
A sound of like gasp goes out from the back of the room, and like cameras are snapping photos at like a million miles an hour.
I'm not sure what incident you're referring to, but I have been in talks with some new sponsors. So look for some new sponsors here at Haraka Racing.
That was big brain.
He just says under their breath, "Is that what we're calling it these days?" But almost in like, I see you. You do that, not in like a bad way.
Yeah, no, it's shady, but it's like, oh,
Uh-huh.
Bella is
Interesting. I see you.
trying her best to keep her composure and only partially succeeding.
Bella, who's the best driver out there right now and why?
Well, it's a good question, but I mean, I'm gonna be modest and not say myself, of course. But I think that had that crash not happened, Cat Carlisle would be at the top of the circuit right now.
Cat Carlisle, the
Mhm.
drunk. I mean,
now,
Oh,
now, excuse me. My teammate does know how to have a good time, but I would not call her a drunk. She knows how to live her life, and she's amazing on track. And where? What outlet are you from?
Oh, I'm sorry, Fox News?
Get out of here!
That explains a lot.
Well, thank you.
They would say that. They're like, yes, you're welcome.
Oh,
Is Kit in the press conference of?
no, it's
No.
us
Oh.
three.
Damn.
You could ask Bella though.
That's a good point. Yeah, Bella. I've heard rumors that Kit will be leaving your team to potentially join Sandoval Technologies. Can you shed some light on that?
You know, I really wish I could, but you caught me a little off guard here. This is the first I'm hearing about it. But if they believe that that is the best choice for them and the contract is out, power to them. Power to them. I would be very sad to see them go. I think Raiju would suffer if they left. I think they have been a wondrous teammate. They are, after all, the sweetest person in motorsports today. And I don't know. I would have to ask them myself to see if those rumors have any substance, you know?
Thank you.
So I would say right at that time, if you have a cellular phone device or anything, you would get a buzz. And if you read it, the message would say, "How's the interview going?"
Yeah, just text back like you should be watching. You just get that is the last thing you see because, you know,
You
finally.
you get several side-eye emojis, like 20 of them.
I think you see on camera just a shrug from like looking directly at the camera. It's just shrugs, just like, I don't know what to say.
Gosh, I love that. Yeah, if that's we did 4,
So,
right? Go
I
ahead.
think so,
Yep.
but we can do more.
Yeah, if you have more, we can do more.
okay, so V, it's my understanding that with the recent events with you and the crew, and I do believe that in feel free to correct me on this one, in defense of your teammate, there is a certain amount there's a certain groundswell of popularity that you're gaining. What do you have to say about that?
Popularity is not the forgive my pun, it's not the driving force of my intentions. I simply believe that our team, Sandoval Technologies, needs to be a little bit more up with the times. And some changes are happening from the inside, thankfully, as people speak out about behaviors that are questionable regarding the teammates, because crew is very important, but also so are the racers. So we need to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of each other, because that's the only way we will remain at the top, as we should.
Is it true that you're not allowed to eat cheeseburgers?
That we do have dietary restrictions that are also being there's a petition to change the restrictions. Everyone should be allowed to do whatever they want and eat whatever they like, including cheeseburgers.
I
Kit
didn't.
is definitely texting Bella now, like, it's true, they can't.
I think Bella's just like, is it that specific?
No, like what Bella would see is like a couple of dots on the screen.
Just text.
Pause. More dots on the screen. Pause. And then nothing. Not
Oh,
one word. Nothing.
Worst.
It,
And then you would just see a whole bunch of like crying from laughter emojis.
I didn't realize Sandoval was that specific. I guess I should have expected it though.
But seriously, no cheeseburgers?
Yeah.
They turn to the crew like, told you.
This is how you don't get fired. Let us eat what we want.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
I can't remember
Now,
how many of you are together on a team because I know that me and Bella are together on a team. But then I'm
yeah,
trying to remember who
so
else is paired up
Jack
with
and Kat are on a team, and
Mhm.
then Bella and you, and then V and Dusty.
So, Jack, rumor has it. Hi, again, Sam White from the Checkered Flag here. Rumor has it that some of your teammates may be developing a particular, let's say, camaraderie with people outside of the team. Do you have any thoughts that you would like to share about that? Or would you care to kind of, tell us if that's true or not?
My teammates are allowed to have their personal lives, and if they find friends outside of the team or romantic partners, that's really none of my business as long as it doesn't affect our on-track performance.
So, what I'm hearing you say is that it's possible.
So I read an article recently about a woman who's 102, and she said she got there by minding her own business.
Yeah.
And then someone just walks up on the stream as a moderator. All right, that's good. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for attending this press conference.
Cut the mics. Cut the mics.
And ask, cut the mic. Oh my God.
Okay. Well, thank you all for playing, and thank you everyone for coming out. This has been Ignite, and it's not out yet. This is a sneak peek, but if you are interested, you can find it over on Quintessentials Gaming's itch page. But let's talk about these wonderful players right here, and we're gonna do reverse order. So Sin, say goodbye
Hi.
to the nice folks.
Well, hi, my name is Sin. My pronouns are he, they. You can find me here doing variety things and mostly in the RPG and platformer area here on Twitch. And I am delighted to be your very wholesome and somewhat ragey race car driver, Kit Washburn. Oh God, that last interview question. No, that's it. That's it. That's the whole statement.
Ooh, not Dusty, Lizzie. This.
Well, thank you for having me. My face hurts from smiling so hard and laughing so much. But I'm Liz, otherwise known as Get Lizzie With It. I am a craft streamer here on Twitch. Pronouns she, her. I'm really awful at selling myself. Just come hang out. I make like naughty cross stitches. Come chill.
Ooh. Oh. Let me go upgrade my life real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Oh, it's me.
Sorry, I'm just doing a quick follow. Go ahead.
I was just like, I looked at the stream. I was like, oh yeah, it is indeed me. Yeah, I'm Ruby. I promise I'm nicer than V. Still, spicy, but definitely nicer than V. Pronouns are they, them. I'm actually taking a week off because Pride is very, overwhelming. But before I do, tomorrow I am hosting a panel about queer media. So I'm going to be having people from all kinds of different industries. We have a voice actor, we have a journalist, we have a games writer, narrative designer. That's the title. And we also have a musician. So all of them are queer. All of them work in media in different fields. So it's going to be really fun and interesting to hear their perspectives from that. And yeah, some charity stuff on the side, usually, doing that, donate to the, fundraising that we're doing today as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm also terrible at selling myself, clearly.
Mood.
Right.
It's real. Saint, your
Hi,
turn.
thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Saint Guard. I use any pronouns. Gender ambiguity is a wondrous, wondrous thing. I am a variety streamer, voice actor, game designer, and sometimes GM of tabletop role-playing games. I'm usually over on my own channel, twitch.tv/SaintGuard. I do like anything. Just about anything. Usually things that have reading in them, because that means I get to do silly voices, and that's always a fun time. I also do game design. I have a Patreon where you can go and check out my games. I'm also making a Firebrand hack. It's called There's Been a Murder. It is a murder mystery game in case you want to basically do Clue or Knives Out or Puzzle or whatever. That's the thing to do. I also have Republic City by Night, which is a Legend of Korra Forge in the Dark game. So if you want to kind of do season 1 of Legend of Korra, but like 5 years before, because dealing with the Avatar is complicated and I don't want to have to actually deal with canon, that's a game to do it. There you go. And this was a wonderful game. I was Bella. She was a little bit of a chaos gremlin, and I'm totally cool with that.
Scarlett.
I'm Scarlett Laflamme. I am a burlesque producer and performer in Toronto, and I have been waiting very patiently for it to be safe enough for us to do live shows again. I guess that won't happen until probably fall at the earliest. But yeah, so I've been producing burlesque in Toronto since 2010. I've done some series annually, such as Game of Thrones burlesque, Bad Girls of History, things like that. I have a brand new theme in the works. You can get all the details about it once I start posting them, once it's all like safe to plan a show. I'm on Twitter at Scarlet Burley Q and Instagram at Burlesque Scarlet Laflamme, and that's where you can find all the details. And yeah, I love doing this stuff. Every time I do something like this, I will post it there. So yeah, thanks for having me.
And that just leaves me. I've been your facilitator. I'm Sam. You can find me at Sam and Damiel, where I'm a photographer and a tarot reader. Occasionally, I play some tabletop RPGs. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for donating. I wanted to just say what's up next, and I wasn't ready. What's up next is They Came to Play Ball at 2:30. So thank you for coming and stick around because that game looked fantastic. That's it, Jess. Take it away.